Good morning, I'm Alistair and this is the Highland Hikers. Welcome back to a pretty fresh December Sunday morning, and straight away I'm going to have to say to you, I'm pretty disappointed already today. So yesterday morning we woke up and Glasgow was white, good few inches of snow, and we're like, oh, this looks really good. Planning to go out a walk today. I'm like, this is going to be the day when the ice axe, crampons, winter boots are finally christened. So up early, changed our plans to do something a wee bit more easier because I'm kind of out mowing today. Douglas isn't here, I've got one of my other friends with me today, and started heading north. And as you can see, there's no snow. Wee bit frosty, but there's no snow. I have my winter boots on. The ice axe and crampons have been left in the car, and yeah, starting a wee bit disappointed because you can probably see the distance. Like, there's snow over there and that's the flat bit, and as you come up here there's nothing. So I'll head up a wee bit further up this hill and then I'll kind of let you in to know where we are today. But yeah, if you haven't already guessed, you know, there's a big clue behind me as to where we are today. So we're a good bit up the main ascent. This is a circuit route today, so once we're up the top here, it's pretty flat all the way around, making for a very pleasant day. But despite it being, there being no snow, it is well below freezing, and ground is like ice, as we're finding. We're skiting at a few points, excuse me whilst I try and not fall down the hill. But yeah, this is a very wet route when it's not icy. I think probably due to its proximity to Glasgow and probably how many people come up it. So this is rather icy and slippy. So after a very steady but very manageable ascent, now at the summit, the highest point in this walk, although we're maybe only about halfway around it. But today, this is Beinn Dubh, just above Luss on the bonny banks of Loch Lomond, which you can, if you look hard enough, you can see way over there. We're right in a cloud, unfortunately. But Beinn Dubh, this is a Fiona at a height of 657 metres and makes for a very manageable and pleasant day out if you're looking for something on days like today where daylight is short. We don't have much time to be out in the hills today, and you can come up here and head straight back down the way you've come Or you can do what we're going to do, and we're going to go around what's called the Glen Striddle Horseshoe, which pretty much doubles the route length from here. There's no more ascent, we just walk around this kind of, not quite the ridge, but just the summit plateau up here. And then we have a nice gentle walk back down the road at the end. But there's only one other group ahead of us. I've not seen anybody behind us in the hill today. It is really cold. So I'm hoping, so bear with me, I think the cloud is going to lift, right? So stick with me and we'll see if that actually happens or not, right? But fingers crossed it does. It's breaking. There's maybe not quite enough of a wind to push it away just yet, but we'll see how we go further around. But from the other side, kind of second highest point, we should be able to see over to the Aricher Alps, which should give us a very, very good view. So it's our time for what has become a bit of a regular feature, but I'm going to be a wee bit different this week. So it is summit snack time. That's when Dougs and I usually have like some bun or cake or something that we bring up, and we find out what each other's bringing and see what everybody fancies or everybody thinks is the better one of the two. However, today, obviously I'm here kind of on my own today, and I've not got one to compare, and to be honest, when I was out yesterday I completely forgot to get something. So I've kind of improvised a wee bit, and instead of a summit snack I'm going to have a summit swally. So for those of you not familiar with the term swally, it means having a little drink of alcohol. And today I've got my flask, and I have a nice wee Aberlour 17 in here, and I'm pretty sure this is going to warm me up. Don't worry, I'm not driving today, so I could tank the whole of this and I'm all good. But yes, Sláinte mhath. Oh, that goes down really easy, and I can feel it warming up my chest. Brilliant. We're now on the descent off of the horseshoe off the summit. It's been very flat all the way along the top, very nice and easy and very manageable even in these conditions. And we got, just as we kind of got to almost the halfway point, clouds opened up, had absolute amazing views, and just the way the light was shining on the clouds, you know, it made it look really picturesque. It made it worthwhile coming up here. But now, yes, we're heading back down, and I'm worried how slippy this is going to be. But we're almost, like, I swear, like, the cloud level is like 50 metres below the summit plateau. Because we're just now walking out of it. Like, you can kind of see behind me. can see a wee bit more round about. But it's getting cold again, the wind has caught on, and yeah, it's getting chilly. I'm glad we've wrapped up. I've got a nice big thermal base layer on today, keep it nicer. So we've now made it down off the mountain and we're into Glen Luss, where we've got this very nice tarmacked path to walk all the way back to Luss from here. Unfortunately on the way down it was pretty cloudy, it was breaking sometimes, so we have some shots coming down there, but normally you get a pretty decent view from there and it's a very pleasant reward at the end of your walk. Today, this walk, as I said earlier, it's a big circular route. It's just over 11 kilometres in length and you've got about 725 metres of ascent. So it's a very nice, pleasant day out. And if you're from Glasgow, you can be up here and back down within a good few hours and be home well in time for dinner, which is something that's very nice, especially if you've been out doing a lot of Monroe bagging. It's sometimes nice just to do something a wee bit easier. So, as I said, we've got a nice gentle walk all the way back along this very, I think, quiet road. Certainly not seen anything yet in a previous experience from doing this route. There's not really any traffic along here. I do hope you have enjoyed this video. It has certainly been rather cold, as you've seen. If you have, give us a wee thumbs up and consider subscribing. We try and put a video out each week. Sometimes we have a wee spell where we're maybe not putting something out quite as often, but we try our best. Anyway, we shall see you on another hike.